Hey, good morning everybody. Welcome back to another episode of It's a Wild Life. So what we're doing today is we're moving some deer. So we have a deer farm. We raise white-tailed deer, and a couple of the deer we're moving today are actually white-tailed deer, and they're called Leucistic. So albino deer or albino animals have the white hair. They have real light skin. They have red eyes, like a pink nose. Leucistic deer are simply missing the pigment that makes their coat brown. They still have the normal colored eyes. They don't have as many health issues as some of the albinos do, but they're really pretty. So there's a gentleman, another deer farmer, that's buying these two white deer. So we're gonna go ahead and dart them, give them a full workup, give them some medications, and go ahead and move them to his farm. So here we go. So on my gun here I have this chart, and it tells me whatever dart size I'm using, it tells me what to put my gauge at, my air pressure. And so I look at this, I look at my air pressure, look at the dart size I'm using, look at the range, and that's what I set my air pressure to. It's fully adjustable. And so that now I can dart this deer based on the range and based on the size of the dart, which shows me how much medication. Depending on the amount of medication, it'll depend on the size of the dart. So she's already starting to get a little drunk. What I'm doing is I'm just pushing her up this hill. I want her to go down on the top of the hill. Just easier for us to not have to carry her all the way up this hill. Alright, so I got good hits on both these girls. So one of the girls is already getting a little bit drunk, but they should go down pretty quickly. Alright, they're both down. Typically when they go down, there's one right there, one here, and some mother and daughter. But typically when they go down, they don't get back up, not until we wake them up. Now if we just let it kind of run its course, they usually be out for about 3 hours or so. But we want to give them the medicines that they need and then give them a reversal, wake them back up as quickly as possible. Because the tranquilizer actually slows down their rumen, it slows down their digestive system. And so we want to get them up and going, back up on their feet as quickly as possible. Alright, so we're just putting a mask on this girl. Helps protect their eyes, helps keep them calm while we're doing the work on them. So this is antiseptic spray, and where I hit her with that dart, we're just hit them both in about the same spot. That's just to protect that wound, that little tiny wound, from bugs and keep it from getting infected. So these are just some vitamin and mineral shots. We got B12 complex and vitamin A and E. That's just going to give them a little bit of a jump start when they wake up. So this is a wormer. It's just going to remove any worms, intestinal parasites, anything like that they may have. So I always want to pull back the needle just to make sure I'm not in a vein. And a lot of these are kind of just a precautionary, because these deer are valuable. So we want to make sure we do everything we can to make sure they're healthy and that they survive. So what I'm doing right here, I'm just trimming their feet. So a deer in the wild, they're going to run, probably miles a day. But the deer in our breeder pens, they're pretty much doing a lot of standing around, so it doesn't wear down their feet. It's just like goats and sheep. I've raised goats and sheep. It's where I learned a lot about keeping their feet trimmed down, keeping them clean. Because if you don't, they can develop pockets in here. They get impacted with dirt and feces and all kinds of stuff and can get infected. So we want to keep their feet clean. Kind of like trimming fingernails. Alright, so now I'm just giving them their reversal. And this is going to metabolize the medicine that's in their system that tranquilized them. and it'll reverse the effects, and they should wake up in just a couple minutes. Take the mask off now. We'll give them just a few minutes, they should be back up on their feet.